It's 10 News Midday.
Well, with a little luck and a lot of work, these old historic trolley cars could be rolling through the streets of San Diego. We'll have a live report. 10 News Midday continues. Stay with us.
News that hits home every day. This is 10 News Midday.
Welcome back to Midday. A San Diego man's trying to bring a relic of the past into the 1990s.
A part of the past rail history of San Diego may become a part of the future. Leon Smitherman is live in University Heights with all the details. Leon.
Hello, Bill. Hello, Lisa. Boy, talk about your hobbies. A lot of people like their electric trains, maybe a small set in the basement. Well, take a look at what this guy's got in his backyard. 3 old historic trolley cars in various stages of restoration. This is the gentleman behind it right here, Chris Chaffee. Hi. What do you got going on here, Chris?
Well, what we have here is 3 trolley cars which are unique to San Diego's history. Very, very important historically. Recently discovered. They had been...
Where'd you find these?
They were in El Cajon City. They had been stored there for about half a century and were being used as a house.
Come on over here, Chris. We've got some great old pictures of these things, too. Now, give me an example of when these would have run the lines here in San Diego.
They ran from about 1912. They were ordered by Mr. Spreckles for the 1915 exposition, and they ran up until about 1939 when they were all retired.
Okay, as it stands right now, what are your real hopes, aspirations, if you will, for these trolley cars here, these 3 you got sitting in your backyard?
Well, I think they belong back on a historic trolley line here in San Diego. I think that San Diego...
Here, come with me, talking to the mic. I want to take you up to this next one as we walk and talk. I want to take you up and actually show you the inside of one of these trolley cars. Now, what do you hope to see here?
Well, I hope to see them back on the line here in San Diego. I hope to see a historic trolley line where these cars can be appreciated by everybody. They're not a static type of historic item. They belong moving on the rails.
Okay, so would these actually be electrified again if you were to put them back on the rails?
They'd be equipped by proper authorities that know how to do this kind of thing, and completely restored by experts, including things like this gold leaf decoration, which this is one of the last wooden cars that was produced. A year later, they were producing steel cars.
This is really an amazing thing to see, because you can see, even though it's in a state of disrepair right now, it was very ornate, apparently, when these were running the rails. This must have been a real experience to ride on when people were little kids, and I'm sure a lot of folks out there who are watching remember when these were in the rails.
Oh, they must. I'll tell you, Mr. Lyle Judd here with the San Diego Electric Railway Association has just told a good story about his past experiences with the San Diego trolley system and what it meant to him and what it meant to the economy of the city at that time, how it helped participate in the growth. And these things belong in a situation where they get proper attention, where people can really enjoy them.
What's it going to take? Let me move this cable here. What's it going to take to make this happen, Chris? How far away are we from actually seeing these things running the rails? I don't want to hit it too hard. From seeing them running the rails.
It's very solid. It's going to take the people of San Diego making their desire to see these cars operating back on a historic line, make that desire known. That's what it's going to take.
Did you ever think of maybe a smaller hobby, Chris?
I've got a lot of them.
I bet you do. Well, we wish you the best of luck with these. You got the 3 trolley cars in the gentleman's backyard. It's going to take a lot of work, but again, this is a real slice of history, and to see something like this running through downtown San Diego, it would really bring a lot of people back to a kinder, gentler time, to steal a word for a phrase from former President. Bill, Lisa, back to you.
All right, thanks, Leon. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, it's cool, huh?
University Heights. Well, if you live next to them, you've seen those in the backyard before. I wonder if they could keep up the speeds that the modern ones have to travel. They got to go fast.
I don't know.
Interesting to see.
That would be interesting to see.